Hey you guys, how are you? So today we're gonna be recording a video that I have been wanting to record for a while. As you guys know, I got a Makeup Revolution Stick Foundation, which I love. It was very lightweight, it was very full coveragey, and you can build it up to get more fuller coverage. I really enjoyed this foundation. Recently, I have utilized this product for at least a whole week, and that is the reason why I couldn't review it right away. This is a Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage. It's a liquid foundation that's around $12.50 in Ulta, if I'm not mistaken. And then you also get points. If you buy through Ulta, you know you get your like a 2 times points, or 3 times, or 4 times, or 5 times. I don't even know how many times you can get. And then you also get so many benefits. The reason why I like shopping in Ulta sometimes, it's because they have so many benefits. They give you free samples. They unexpectedly tell you, you know, we have free goodies or whatever. If you hear my doggies, it's because they are probably barking and they are probably playing around. So another thing that I like to go, the reason why I also like to go and purchase my stuff in Ulta is because sometimes they get a 20% off in all their purchases, and sometimes they even have the discounts where you can get like $3.50 off, and that's one of the reasons why I enjoy it so much. Recently, my last month, I got a Morphe brush, which is this puff brush, which I have fallen in love with a lot. But overall, they have really good discounts. They have really affordable makeup, even if it's higher end, if it's from drugstore. It doesn't matter which brand it is. They always have deals going on. So that's why I wanted to go ahead and do this haul. And recently, I have been using this product for at least 6 to 7 days. So this one is a foundation that is, excuse me, it's a 0.8 fluid ounces, and it's 23 milliliters. This is in the shade of F11, if I'm not mistaken. I don't think the shade is here. But this is in the shade F11. It's right over here, like in this little corner right here, like right there. And then I have heard so much about this foundation that I felt like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be such a great idea. This is gonna be such a good foundation. You know, it's full coverage, it's matte finish. I was expecting something more like, I'm in love with the Clinique foundation. It's called Beyond Perfecting. It has the same kind of presentation going on. It has a doe foot applicator as well. And even other ones like the Charm foundation, the Shape Tape foundation. But when it comes to this one, I had higher expectations. Like, I felt like it was gonna go so smoother. It was gonna look very natural. The color goes very natural. That's the color. But it dries down really quickly to me. I use it some days with primer. I'm gonna go ahead and attach either the video before I'm speaking right now or after. And some days I would use like a regular primer, like my regular Too Faced Hangover Replenishing Primer, or even the Smashbox Photo Finish. And I just honestly didn't enjoy it as much. I felt like it was very drying on my skin. It was super drying on my skin. I would apply it and it would just feel very heavy. And when I mean heavy, it would dry down so much that my skin would feel a little bit tight. It would feel very, if I wouldn't apply it, like, if I wouldn't have my time to apply it and buff it up all around my face and apply it like I would do it in another person, it wouldn't look good. I remember one time I actually got this one after I finished my skincare routine with the Time Waste Mary Kay, and I got so many of this. I think you can see it. Like, I got some over here that I almost gone. Like, I got so many breakouts out of that skincare for 3 months that I tried to cover it up. And if you don't apply it evenly, or if you don't use your fingertip or sponge, whatever it is, I feel like it wouldn't look good. It wouldn't look natural. The coverage, I would say, is very full coverage. I would highly recommend this kind of foundation for somebody who's very oily or more on the oily side. I'm more somebody who is normal to dry, but sometimes I tend to be, when I'm wearing a lot of when I'm wearing foundation on a daily basis for my work, I feel like I get oily in the T-zone. But when it comes to this one, I just didn't enjoy it as much. It was very disappointing to find out that I just didn't enjoy it. It wasn't one of my best hits. I felt like it was just a waste of money for me. To be honest, I would not purchase it again. If they would come out with something more hydrating, more on the liquid side, more on the hydration side for drier skin, I would definitely purchase it because it has such good coverage. It's so good with covering everything. And like I said, I've enjoyed this stick so far that I felt like it was such an amazing product. But when it comes to this one, I just didn't enjoy it. You know, it was just, excuse me, it was just really hard for me to blend it out. I used it for 5 to 7 days. I'm probably not even gonna use it. Either gonna toss it or something, because it's just not a good product for me. It would look very heavy. It would feel very heavy, and sometimes I even use the Clinique Pep Start Hydro Blur Moisturizer and Primer. It wouldn't work either. Like, I was very unsatisfied with it. I felt very uncomfortable with it. The foundation, how it would wear throughout the whole day. It would wear at least for like 12 to 14 hours. And when I would remove it, I would see the makeup on. So that's a really good point. If you're looking for more of a full coverage for long lasting effect, this one is a really good option. But I wouldn't encourage it for somebody who's more on the drier side. If you're on the drier side, I would say pack out on a lot of hydration. One day I was doing I was testing a product, and I had to reapply it and reapply it and reapply it just to make sure my skin would stay hydrated. Because with this product right here, my skin looked and felt really dry. But when it came to the stick foundation, it was amazing. There's no in between this two. This is more on the dry, and this is more for like somebody who's drier like me. But I would rather see a liquid foundation for somebody who's more on dry side rather than just something that's very, very dry for oily skin. I felt like I went with the hype so hard that I just didn't enjoy myself. I enjoyed a lot better the Revolution stick. Excuse me. That I have to say, it is in the same shade, just different formulas. So would not encourage you to buy it. I would apply with a brush. I would apply with a regular beauty blender. I would apply with a regular beauty sponge. I would even apply with my fingers, and the results were the same. Full coverage. I'm all about full coverage. It was very dry. It was more of a matte finish, very matte, where I feel like Beyond Perfecting is more matte dewy, and then I feel like the double wear gives me kind of that effect, like a very matte satin finish, and I don't enjoy that. I'd rather have some more of a matte dewy finish, and this one was just plain matte for me. So again, this is a Makeup Revolution. If you guys have any comments, tips or tricks that you want to recommend, I also use a lot of I applied Mario Badescu, even Moisture Surge Spray, even the All Nighter. I think you can see it in one of the videos that I'm gonna add on this one. I even apply like a Moisture Surge moisturizer on top of it, or even the Genifique serum by Lancome, which is it would not do it. I'm telling you, it wouldn't do it, and it is not for my skin type. I feel it's more for somebody who's more oily, looking for full coverage, doesn't want to spend a lot of money because very affordable. That's one of the things that I am enjoying about Makeup Revolution. It's very, very affordable, but I would definitely not recommend it for somebody who is on the drier side. So if you guys don't know, my name is Felipe for all of you, and then I'm usually here every day, and if you guys have any questions, comments, make sure you write them down below. Make sure you hit the like button. That way I know you guys are watching me. That way I know there's somebody out there that's watching these videos, and I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you guys want to be more in a personal contact kind of deal going on, you guys can also follow me on Instagram under the name of Art of a Spirit, and you'll see more of personal pictures, family pictures, friends pictures, my work pictures. So with all this being said, I hope you guys have a great day, have a great weekend, have a great morning. Over here it's a little bit windy, it's more of the leaves on the trees are falling, so we're kind of enjoying that transition. It's one of the good things about living on the east side. So I hope you guys are having a great day so far. I'll see you guys soon, and talk to you later.